TikTok, y'all tired of these little horrible wheels on your trailer, on your jack stand, always getting caught in the dirt and the mud? I'm about to show you how you can change it out to a lot better system that you can roll off-road and on-road, in the gravel, the rocks, whatever, it don't matter. So first you're going to take off this wheel, this old nasty wheel. Probably going to have to pry it apart because the bolt's probably stuck in there. Now that bolt's a 1/2 inch bolt. Those wheels right here came from Harbor Freight. That's pneumatic 10 inch. They all have 5/8 holes for the bearings, but you're gonna have to use a 1/2 inch rod, and you'll see how I put it together in this video. This right here is a black iron T 1/2 inch. That's gonna go in the middle, and you're gonna see towards the end why I put that. It's gonna take a 4-foot black iron pipe that's gonna screw into that, and then you're gonna have a handle at the top with another T that I forgot in the video to purchase, but you'll see that towards the end. So this is a 10 inch long 1/2 inch rod, bolt, I'm sorry. I bought 2 different types of nut, a lock nut and a regular nut, because I didn't know which way I was going to go with it. I ended up going with the lock nut just so it wouldn't back off. I got 4 flat washers, only needed 3. Then I got a split lock washer right here. And then I also got 2 of these brass 1/2 inch. I call them spacers, but they're used in the brazing section at Lowe's with the brass. So you're going to want to make sure that when you're installing this setup that your valve stems are going to be on the outside, so that way it's easier for you to fill up with air whenever they go low. I say that because you don't want to get, at Harbor Freight, you don't want to get the solid foam wheels, the tires, or the solid rubber tires. Although they sound like they would be a better option, if you think about it, your tires are going to get chewed up on gravel or rocks or whatever. So you don't want to go with that because then they won't roll right. So you want to make sure to get the pneumatic tires. So you'll see right here that I put the bolt through, then I put a flat washer, the brass spacer, and then you're going to have to get that 1/2 inch T shoved inside where the wheel went. And then your axle, as you will, the bolt, is going to slide through. And then you're going to repeat the process on the other side in reverse. So you're going to go with the spacer, then the flat washer, then your tire. And then I used another flat washer on this side, followed by the lock washer, and then the lock nut. Yo, this is a super easy process. It literally took about 10 minutes to do. You could do this in the afternoon after work, right before you go fishing if you wanted to. It don't matter. And you could use this on a utility trailer, a boat trailer, whatever kind of trailer. It don't matter. And you're going to see here in a second, I over tighten it a little bit, but just play with it and get it to the tightness you want. And then you'll see in a second how it's going to store up and swing away. All you have to do literally is just turn it to the side and it'll swing right up and lock into place. Make sure you keep watching. If you haven't followed the channel by now, please go and follow. It does help the channel out. We're trying to incorporate a lot of different things other than just tying jigs all the time. But make sure you watch the video to the end. If you're still watching, it'll show how this process actually works and how it maneuvers in the grass and also on concrete. And then also going from grass to concrete with ledges. I am very surprised and pleased on how this process turned out. So you can see right here, y'all, I had to back it off just a tiny bit because it was a little too tight. Now it's rolling fine. But the tires were a little low on air. You'll hear that at the end in a little bit. But here's the swing away process. It just literally tilts and folds down, and then you just tilt it out the way and then fold it up, and then you're there. It's done. Super easy, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and stay tuned. So there's a T between the tires that the arm pipe screws into. Seems that I forgot to purchase the second T that goes up here with the 2 handle rods. So I'm gonna try to do it with just the handle. the main rod and see how it works, but it should work a lot better. I will have to add some air though. The air in some of these tires are kind of low, but we'll see how this works. Follow me with the camera. Sorry, y'all. My cameraman is kind of sliding.